Good evening. It's November 4th, day 4 of NaNoWriMo. I've been thinking about the quality of these videos a little bit. I wanted to do it as kind of a how-to. The problem with that is I really can't teach you how to write a novel. I really can't even show you. I could show you what I do, but then you're just replicating what I've done. And that doesn't really help anybody. I think really the best thing I can do is provide you with the tools needed and techniques to create your own novel. Even the tools I use, they're not even unique to me. We all use a variety of tools. Some work for some people, some work for other people. It's really difficult to find the same things that work for every person. We're writers. Everything is going to be different how we do things. It's not a competition. The only person we should be really competing with is ourselves. Last night I didn't get any writing done. I spent the night strengthening my outline, and I've done a lot of that today, and I'm thinking I'm about ready to be able to just sit there and knock through it. And with writing, it is very important to write every day. I can't always do that. I'm not a writer who wants to write every day. I prepare for stuff for a little bit, and then I sit down and I pretty much knock it out in as close to one fell swoop as possible. And with a strong, solid outline, that is easily manageable. The problem is, I didn't really have a strong, solid outline. I had a decent outline I had been able to work on prior to my grandfather passing away, but then pretty much when that happened, my schedule just got booked for a full week that I was planning to get all of this stuff ready, and I wasn't able to do it. So now I'm taking a couple days to get the outline finished and ready and where I need it to be so I can just sit down and knock it all out as quick as possible. Really, with this video, I want to spend a couple minutes talking about characters. There's a great series of videos by Brandon Sanderson, who he wrote Wheel of Time. Well, he took over Wheel of Time, but he's got a series of other books, one of the best fantasy authors of the modern age. But he teaches a class, I think it's like 13 different videos. You can find them on YouTube, but there's phenomenal information in there. And he talks about how to build enjoyable characters and the different scales that they slide around on. I don't really go so far in to do that. I plan out what characters I think would work best for the story, and then I kind of build the story around them, because as far as story goes, you have character-driven and plot-driven, and really your setting is the least important of all of them. Your setting is more just the background information it's the glue that pulls the plot and the characters together. You can have a really crappy setting, phenomenal characters, phenomenal plot, and still have a phenomenal story. On the flip side, if you have crappy characters, crappy plot, and a just magnificent setting, your book's probably still going to suck. It is what it is. For this book, I've talked about the main character Aaron a few times. He's going to be the young mage archetype, slightly cocky in his ability. He doesn't have any ability, but he's going to be slightly cocky as far as what he is able to do. Just enough to get him in trouble. But for the most part, he'll be a pretty straightforward and well-mannered kid. His best friend Raj is going to be more of the trickster/prankster type. He will be the rogue, and of course it's a somewhat of a children's book, so I'm not going to have him where he's out, backstabbing people and killing everybody. But, as far as a rogue type, I figured the trickster or more a prankster type would be adequate to fit that role. And then the other friend, female, is going to be more the stand-up for the weak, paladin/warrior archetype. And then from there, you've got Grandpa, who is a retired wizard, and then, we're going to have a few of Grandpa's friends in there who I really wanted to do some kind of hidden reference things, famous witches or wizards from history that they're long retired now, but we get to enjoy them, at least in passing in this story. I think overall it's going to be fun. I'm getting the outline is about ready to go. I believe that is about long enough for this video, so I will go ahead and get off of here, and we will talk back tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be ready to start writing by that point. You guys have a good night.